Alright, what's up guys? We're finally back after a long vacation.
Oh yeah. Super long, dude.
Some time has passed, obviously. You got the good, the bad, and the ugly here. You got all the mustache ranges. Well, today it's a little bit windy, so we're going to show you a fire technique called the Dakota Fire Hole. And this is going to be a fire that's underground.
What?
Exactly. It's going to be underground, so that way the wind doesn't affect it as much. Plus, it's good for cooking on, and it's actually more efficient with the wood. So let's get started. Step one. You're probably wondering, oh, what are these little sticks for? Well, these we're going to use as a makeshift grate. You can use a metal grate if you have a small one, but these are going to be used, we place them over the hole, and you can put a pot or a pan on there. These are green, so they shouldn't burn very easy, but just as an added measure to make sure they don't burn up, all you can do is just set them in the water right here while you're digging your hole and let them absorb some water, then they won't burn.
That's a neat trick.
Now we're on to step two.
Is it a good spot?
Yeah, that's good. And landed right here. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to dig our first hole. This is a 2-hole system. We're going to have 2 identical holes side by side. So let's get started on the first one. We picked an area that was close to the creek so that if we wanted to put it out, just a little bit of water. Plus the ground right here is really soft, which always helps.
Dude, you have to use the mustache powers.
Alright, to save you guys time, we're going to go ahead and dig the first hole, and then we'll come back and talk about what we're going to do next. Now comes an important part. We have to bridge this gap right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig a little tunnel, probably like this big around, and it's going to connect these two. And I think we're going to use this one to place all our fuel in. And it's going to suck all the air out here and all the smoke, which in turn will make all this burn up better. Now, this fire is not going to be so great for actual heat. I mean, it's a little bit cold today, and sorry if the audio is not that great. It's pretty windy. But this is going to be, like I said, for cooking or like apocalypse happens. You got to stay low, you know. You got your zombie K-bar knife out here. You survive with this. So
I
we're
feel
gonna.
like the zombies wouldn't they wouldn't know what a fire is anyway. So
Look at that.
Change the subject.
Okay, guys. So we finally got the hole dug through the center. It'd be a lot easier if we had a hand like trowel or something, but we had to use sticks to pound it through. And once we did that, where'd the big one go?
It's over here.
It's behind me.
Once we got the little hole popped through, then we took a big stick with a sharpened point and then tapped it. It made a bigger hole. Nate invented that, yeah.
Look at that.
Patent and pending.
Yeah, there you go, I guess. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to fire this bad boy up. Jake, would you go over to that tree right there and get a whole bunch of those little branches? Gotta keep them occupied. So we got our giant bird nest here. We got some sticks. Collected. Stick all these on. Like that. Hey, sticks! There's like a whole dead tree right there. What are you doing?
I don't want to mess with the dead one.
So how you guys doing, huh? Comment below.
Here we go, guys. Watch out. Watch.
Boom.
That is Jacob's actual technique for people. Alright guys, let's get this bad boy lighted. So it'd be a lot easier if we had matches, but all we've got is this windproof sweet Zippo. So I'm gonna make like a mini tinder torch and then light it to this. Because like the way you have to orient it in there, it's not very easy to do with the lighter. So let's get this started if we can.
Jake, block that wind.
Block the wind, it's not windproof.
Is this blocking it?
It's coming from the other way, but it's going. Kind of. There we go. Alright, now let's set it in there. Not the other tinder.
Ooh. Life hack, just use lighter fluid.
So let's start going. Add some more small stuff.
Good job, Jacob.
Got him.
The smoke's not going through the hole, man.
Hold on. Can you see the flame through the hole?
It looks sweet.
Once it starts burning real good, it should like start creating basically like a vacuum where it's pulling all the air out of there. Let's try to get it more in the hole. Hand me that stick. Alright.
Kobe.
We needed that, but alright.
Should I put it on the fire?
No, to go across the top as one of our branches. Oh, here we go, see? Did you see that puff of smoke?
Yeah.
Folks. But if you'll notice also, even though it's not pulling a lot of smoke out of that hole, the actual fire itself right here, there's not very much smoke coming off of it anyway.
Man, this is so cool. Fires on top of the ground are lame.
It's overrated.
Yeah, just dig a hole.
I bet you can't really tell it on camera, but it's making like a cool sound. Stick your head down there, Jake.
I'm good. I don't think my head will fit. And you were pretty right, man. Like, this is... I don't see any zombies being able to see this. If you're running from the cops, the FBI, you just build one of these in the forest, they won't find you.
Alright, so now we're just going to kind of demonstrate how you could cook over it. You just simply would take like your sticks, put them like that, and then you could put like a pot on top of those. And for added structural integrity, you could use the dirt that you pulled out of the hole, get it wet, and kind of form it around that so it would hold it in. But if you guys will come look at it, it's burning really efficiently. Everything's getting burned up. You can tell because it's turning white, just straight ash.
So it's definitely helping with airflow in there also.
Yeah.
Fun fact, fire was invented in Dakota.
See, look at that. This is definitely something, if you're feeding it with small stuff, you gotta keep going, because look at, we already gotta add a lot more.
Okay.
What?
Whoa.
Were you about to give me a motivational speech?
Yeah, dude.
Because we're coming to the end and you're sad?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we've let the Dakota Fire Hole burn out. As you can see, it did alright, it did pretty good. I definitely think our little, I'm gonna call it the blowhole, where it'll worked a little bit better if we put the fire in this side, because the wind's blowing this way, so I think it was kind of jacking us up. And also, if we had like a shovel, we could have dug that out way better. But all you gotta do, guys, is like try a few of these, experiment a little bit, and you can master the technique. But as you can see, it burned pretty efficiently. But you do have to make sure you keep putting stuff in this, because it does burn so fast. So that's pretty much it for this video.
Oh yeah, dude.
You guys glad you waited like 6 months to see this?
I am. I was a part of it.
Alright guys, well, my name is Colton.
I'm Jake. That's Nate.
Thanks, man.
Stay outside.